Pretty piece.
Mm-hmm. Different.
Yeah, it is different. The next is a pretty little heart, glass heart pendant. Here's the back. It's in black. And it's on these silver and gray ribbon cord. And we have a lobster claw clasp, no wear. So this doesn't even look like it's been worn. Very pretty. The next is one of these double lobster clawed necklaces, or you can put them on those blouses that have the little tags where you can hook it on. Nice gold tone chain. And here's your little tassel that's all wrapped up. There we go. It's very cute. I don't know, this is not right here. The way this does, I don't like that. Looks like it should just be those without this. I would probably change that out. But I'm going to leave it as is, and whoever buys it can do what they want with it. The next is a beautiful matte gold tone chain. You have a extender with a bead, a beautiful oversized lobster claw. Your tag is Chico's. Very pretty Rollo chain. No wear. We have the bee and the ladybug and the stone. Another stone up here. I didn't show those. A gold tone bead. And you have another stone and a star. Red stone, gold tone. It comes down to this little locket heart. Not locket, but it's a heart made to look like a lock. That's what I meant to say. Very pretty. Chico's necklace. Looks like a brand new condition. The next is lobster claw clasp. It's got a little bead here on the end. If you use it as an extender and make it smaller, like that, then you would have a little bead hanging in the back. Pretty black and gold tone, and the gold tone is a matted gold, not polished. So it's the black, it's matted. And several of these have rhinestones on them. The bottom one does not. So that's a pretty cool little necklace. And a black and gold tone. All the rhinestones are there too. The next one is, I don't know, here we go, a long necklace, silver tone, lobster claw clasp, there, Rollo chain, have wood and metal beads, and that pretty gold and wood color. Real pretty little combination, a great layering piece. I'm readjusting the camera here.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little noise.
Make some noise. While I readjust. There we go. Very pretty little necklace. And next we have, these are red beaded infinity plastic beads necklace. I'm going to put that in the craft lot. And craft light right there.
Mm-hmm. This should be labeled.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The next we have is this ring. It's got some pretty stones, CZs in them. It's marked on the inside. If it's gonna show up, I don't know.
Loop it.
I know, I like to try to show them too, but the camera's not cooperating today. It says 925, so it needs polishing, because it's got some tarnish. Pretty ring with baguette cut and the round cut stone. Cleaned up, that's going to be a beauty. So, yep, we got another 925. Where is my, oh, might be rhodium plated. All right, we're going to do this. Yeah, it sure is silver. So let's test it. See what it does. And there is no red spot, is there? Gonna do it one more time. And see what I get. There it comes through. So yes, it was plated with something that was making it not show up, but it is 925. And you got your red. So I knew it was. Okay, I cleaned up the ring. It's very pretty. Look at here. The metal on it is outstanding. No tarnish. Clean the inside. Maybe y'all can see the 925. Why isn't it focusing? Here we go. You can see the 925 in there. It's a beautiful ring. It's very heavy. It's just gorgeous.
What size is it?
It is a size, whoops, wrong one, right here, 7.5. 7.5, gorgeous. Baguette and round cut stone. Prong set. There's your side shanks.
It's got a nice sparkle.
Yeah, it does. Looks real. If somebody asks if it's real, say yeah, it's real. It's not
real.
imaginary. It's really on your hand there.
That's right.
Here's a pretty little hammered bracelet, and then some textured but more polished. Little stretchy bracelet. The next is a Charming Charlie's in gunmetal color. Right here. It's in great shape. Looks like it's never been worn. Nice curved chain. Ooh, I like this. Wow. We got some fringe going on here. I hear the postman.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, did I sleep this day away? I must have needed it. I was really tired yesterday. Oh well. Anyway, it's fringe like that. Very pretty. Fringe comes to the side and then down. That's an awesome gunmetal colored necklace. The next is a hematite. I know you've seen me wear a bracelet that matches that. And here's the clasp. It's a box clasp in gold tone. I think somebody put it on there. Just comes undone like that. It very securely goes back in, so it's not going anywhere. Very pretty. The next is a pearl bracelet, and yeah, those feel like clasps. Little fold over clasp. Very pretty. In your jewel colors, your sapphire blue, your emerald green, and your ruby red colors. Very pretty. No wear on the pearls. They have a very nice luster. Very pretty. The next is silver tone chain with, this is Ruby Road. It's their tag. And here, back here, it says Ruby Road. It's got an antiqued finish to it. Here's your extender chain. And here's your Rolo chain. It's got a very rugged antique look, and we have a little bead stuck in here. Yes, we do.
Sorry.
That's okay. I don't know if I can get him out. He wants to stay. He might have to stay until later. Anyway, that's a little bead that's stuck in there, and we'll get that out. Then you have your oval in the brassy color, silver hammered circles and little silver hammered disc, and then gold tone again, brassy colored, more Rolo chain, and then we have gold, brass, and silver, your mixed metal. It's a very antique look necklace. There you go, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, these are cool. This is a lobster claw clasp. It looks like brass. And I guess these are coconut shell button beads. Or just beads, they're not buttons. Definitely beads. They graduate in size. Real boho look. These feel good too. That's well made. This one is a silver tone lobster claw clasp and gold tone. It's mixed metal. Your links are gold and silver in brand new condition. No wear on either side. Very pretty. Ooh, this is pretty. 'Cause I always like a little teardrop of bling. And you have a little round cut there on the bell. And one down here, another little teardrop. Very pretty. Here's the back. It's not worn in any way. Beautiful gold, luscious gold chain, no wear. It's got a spring ring clasp, so it's an older necklace, I guess. Very pretty. Very well made. a real statement around the neck. It's very pretty. Next we have this beautiful brooch. It's a swirl. Pin's in excellent condition. And it's a pearl with a swirl. Very pretty. The next is a beautiful glass pendant on the beautiful ribbon. It's nice and clean and orange in color. Has a little metallic threading on the ribbon there. Lobster claw clasp in great condition. This is in brand new condition. Very pretty. Ooh, I might have to test this one. We have a single little round cut 6-pronged pendant here on a small herringbone chain. Not a very wide chain. It's not that it's small, but it's more of a dainty chain, herringbone. Very pretty. Let me go test the stone on this. Okay, I checked this stone and it is a CZ, but it's very pretty. Very pretty little necklace. Next we have an animal print with rhinestones. Gold colored rhinestones. This is brand new. It is marked China with something. Let me see what that says. Looks like S2. I don't know who that is. It's on this nice shiny cord chain. Cord. Black cord. It's got a beautiful lobster claw and extender with a bead. There's no wear on this whatsoever. Very pretty piece. No missing rhinestones. Oh, I like these. I get excited over pearls. Not everybody does, but I do. Not magnetic. They're knotted in between. This is a great, simple strand of pearls. Classic, not simple, classic. Your single strand classic pearl necklace. Silver tone box clasp. It's very ornate. These are beautiful. They do need a little cleaning. When you wear your pearls, do not spray perfume on after putting your pearls on. You do all that before you put your pearls on as the very last thing. Those are very pretty. Trying to see if, trying to make a determination if these are real or not. I don't see any wear on them. Not ready to put them to my teeth yet. They'll need to be cleaned up. The next is a crucifix. Here's the back. Very sweet. Beautiful silver tone chain with a nice lobster claw clasp. There's no wear on it. There we go. This is an interesting one. Here's $1. Somebody's drilled a hole in the head. Eisenhower dollar, 1972. Here's the back. It's on a chain. Probably a lot of silver in this one.
I would think so.
The next is beautiful abalone pendant. There's the back on this pretty silver chain. It is American Eagle. It's got a lobster claw clasp with an extender, and there's no wear on this. It's very pretty abalone. Very, very long. As you can see, the chain is way out here. I could measure it. Let me measure this one. Let's see. Let's do it without the extender. So I'll have to hook it right up here. Your extender is about 2 inches. And the length is, I have 12 there. And another almost 3 inches there. So it's about 30 inches. Almost 30. Very pretty. Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a watch, a Geneva quartz. We'll have to put a new, it's got it cleaned off too.
Yeah.
I have to put a new battery in it.
See if it works.
See if it works. It's got a toggle clasp, beautiful gold tone. You got 2 places to put the toggle. Here's the other one. Let's see the length of that. Eight inches. No, 7 3/4. Sorry. That's 7 3/4. It's got the number 5, a star with rhinestones, a big pearl, and a enamel flower. There's no wear on it. It's very pretty. So we will put a battery in that and see if it works. And let you know. If I have any watches on and they're not working, we always put batteries in them before we sell them to see if they work. We had a Loris Mickey Mouse watch that played It's a Small World and the Mickey Mouse song. And then the second hand had a little star at the tip of it, and it would go around and backwards, and it was real cute while the songs were playing. It's a cute little puppy. I say Shih Tzu. Reminds me of Candy and Brandy. And it's a vest. It's a pendant and a pin. Sweet, or ginger and candy. Yeah. Yeah, put it in there. That's going to go to my sister. She has little Shih Tzus. Here's a real pretty bar, enameled and gold with little tiny pearls. There's one missing there. I'm going to fix that because this is beautiful. Here's the back. I don't think it's vintage, but I just think it has a really pretty look. So we will fix that. So give that back to me when you bag it. The next is another Chico's. Got some wear. It's also got that antique look to it. You got your large chains. It's kind of a more heavier piece. Very pretty. Very commanding piece. There you go. Oh, this is so pretty. I think these are what you call prayer beads. Pray for us. And here's the crucifix. Here's the back. It's the same on the front as the back. And then here are the little prayer beads. Very beautiful. Let's see, we have a lobster claw clasp here and some real pretty extender chain there. There's no bead, but the chain's really nice. Got multiple cords that come down to this chain and cord mix, intertwined with pearl pieces. Little pearls, acrylic beads. And then it comes down to these two shell pieces that are carved and dyed, blue and green. It's very pretty. Here's the backs. These are pretty, this one's really thick, and this one's good and weighty too. So that's nice, it won't break. I love the pearl colors they have in here, these purples and greens, and very pretty little piece. Great for the summer wear. Won't be hot around the neck. With having metal around the neck, you have this nice cording. It feels like cotton to me. I don't think it's silk, I think it's cotton. Very pretty. The next is a necklace of intertwined little circles. It looks like wedding rings. We have a spring ring clasp. It's marked 925. That's also marked 925 Italy. You have Rollo chain, and then you have the two rings. And I'm going to test them. I think they need to be cleaned. I thought I saw 925 on one of them, but maybe not. It's hard to tell. So let me give them a little rub-a-dub-dub. Well, that's very much. That's that one. And let's do this one too. They both are rubbing very silver, which is a good sign that they are silver. I can't tell. I might have to redo that one. And let's do this one now. I'm starting to see some red in that. And definitely in that one. So the other one I just didn't do enough. But you can see there's a little red in that one. Oh, come on. It's right there. I'm not going to touch it. So that's 925. Go ahead and wipe this clean with this Q-tip.
You done with it?
Huh?
Are you done with it?
I'm done with it. Looks like intertwined wedding rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute. It's going to be cleaned up. And it will look beautiful when it's cleaned up. Okay. The next is a beautiful little druzy. Wrapped in that gold. Here's the back of it. Here's your chain. It's gold tone. It's got a lobster claw clasp and extender with a bead. Now, I don't really know if this is a real druzy or not. I can't tell. It didn't have a lot of glitter to it like they normally do. So I really just don't know if that's a real one or not. Nice chain though. It's in good shape. Looks brand new. Oh, I like this one. This has got halide in it. It is for very casual wear, probably beach wear. Lobster claw clasp. Cruise wear.
Mm-hmm.
Bahama wear. Coco K wear.
Yeah.
I'm missing those places.
Perfect day at Coco K.
Perfect day at Coco K. This one, is it gold? Yeah, it's gold. It's a lighter stone. These are very heavy, these halite chunks. And you have wood, and this is acrylic. So it's good that they have a mix of wood, acrylic, and the metal beads, because the necklace would be too heavy otherwise. It's very cool. Love it.
Oh, sorry.
And then we have another wooden necklace. It's got wood in it. That's very magnetic. The magnet's got everything going here. Oops, there one went on the floor. It's a little hairpin. Okay. Fix it. Okay, there's fix it. Okay, sorry about that. Put some stuff out of the way here. I'm getting crowded. Okay. What do we have here? We have a nice Rolo chain, and there's no clasp. Yes, there is. I lied. You have a clasp, a lobster claw clasp. Nice Rolo chain again. Not quite as big as the bottom one. Now these are acrylic. They look like cracked glass almost. Very pretty when the light hits them. You have wood and metal, circles and disc. This is acrylic, wood, wood, another acrylic piece. And then there's your chain. So this is wood and acrylic. It's a lighter necklace. Very pretty color combination. The next is this pretty little necklace here. It's got wear on it. It could be wear, it could be dirt. I had one that had a real black place, a gold tone chain. And after I cleaned it, it was perfectly fine. So I need to loop it to be able to tell you that. If it's dirt or wear. And it is truly wear. So we're going to put this piece in the craft lot. You're missing some pearls or rhinestones. Pearls or rhinestone there. But it's got some pretty little pieces on it. And the craft lot. Oh, this is missing a